Okay. All right.
Hi!
Hi,
Happy
everyone.
Sunday!
Yes. Hi. Happy Sunday. It's a rainy Sunday here in Maryland.
It is. It's raining here too. Yeah, it's pouring rain. Actually, I went out earlier and I got drenched, and my
Yeah.
running shoes got wet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been raining since yesterday, and I think it's gonna rain the entire week,
Yeah.
which I have to say is good for my vegetable garden.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Oh,
So
that's so
yeah.
cool that you have a veggie garden. I am not a great plant keeper. I
Yeah.
wish I was.
It is. Yeah. I try, but we'll see what happens this season. Hopefully, I get some vegetables, and we'll see.
We'll see. Hey, take some pictures so I can live vicariously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Sure. This one time, I think it was maybe 2 years ago that I planted cucumbers,
Oh, really?
and when it was time to like harvest, these cucumbers were humongous.
Wow.
They were huge. I didn't know what to do with them because they were.
That's cool. Make a
I
lot of
had
salad,
so
I guess.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's neat.
let's see who we have here. Lena,
Well, hi,
Kelly,
Lena. Hi,
Maria,
Stephanie.
Lena.
Maria's here.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hi
Yeah,
guys.
say
How
hi
is
in
your
the
week
chat.
going?
Yeah. Oh, my week's going okay. How's yours?
It's been busy. May is a busy month for us. Yesterday was my daughter's first communion, so
Oh,
it was very nice, a very nice
aw,
event.
congrats.
Yes, and we had family over. So it's been nice. Yes, and then this,
Oh, cool.
today is like just getting ready for the week.
So you had a busy weekend.
Hmm.
Busy week and busy weekend. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, yeah, yep. So next weekend is her birthday. So we have her birthday party on Saturday, and her actual birthday is on Mother's Day, which is Sunday.
Oh,
So yeah,
oh,
I'm
what a
looking
great Mother's Day
forward.
gift. That's so cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's the best one.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, so my week was pretty much the same as it always is, just lots of beads everywhere. The usual stuff. So
yeah. Oh my gosh, no. My sister came for my daughter's first communion, right? And she loves to organize things.
yeah.
So she organized all of the bracelets that I have,
Oh
which
really?
is a ton of. I didn't realize how many I had. Um,
Oh wow. That's so
she
cool.
organized them in a way that is like, okay, these are the flat ones, these are the ones that are round. These, I mean, I don't know, just
Neat.
everything looks so nice and organized right now.
And you have your a lot of your finished jewelry for sale, right? At
Yes, actually, I'm building up my
website.
website at Michael's,
Oh, okay, yeah, let me post that.
at the marketplace, and I'm just building it up. I started it a couple of months ago, and I only posted or listed, I guess,
Mhm.
a few pieces, and
Okay.
I've been trying to, just list more and more, but sometimes I just get so busy, I even forget that I have that out there, that I need to post or
Yeah.
list more items. But yeah, so I'm trying that out and see how it goes.
How can I find it? What's an easy way I'll post a link for everybody. Is it
Yeah, you know what? I think maybe let me see if I can find it myself first, and I'll send you the link.
okay, yeah. Guys, we'll share that. We'll share that because I should have had that ready. That's a really good thing to go check out if you want to have a Carol
Yeah,
original piece. So, that's so cool.
yeah,
So,
I
but
didn't even
today,
think about that.
you have an original. Well, you have more than one original design to share, but one that I was struggling to get to work myself. So I want to see how you did it. It was so cool the way you made the petals work on the finding that you were using. It was so
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Okay, so let me see, which one do you want me to show first? You tell me what you want me to do.
Oh, well here, let me just switch to or you're switching
I'll
today,
switch.
right?
I'll switch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whenever you're ready, you can just show the stuff that you've made so far and then maybe we can just dive in with the wire wrapping one. Oh, there
Oh
they
yeah.
are. Oh, pretty. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make yours the solo layout here. Let me see how to do that really quick.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Perfect. Let
Oh,
me see.
pretty.
1 second. Okay, so these are actually I made two, right? This is one design. And then this
Oh,
is the one you were talking about is this one, right? Okay.
those are both really creative ways to use those.
Yes, thank you. This one, and they're a bit different, right? Let me just bring this back because this one right here it has more, what do you call it? More movement, right? It's like
Yeah.
a more of a dangle, right? You put it on and it's gonna move around. This one is also a dangle, but like the petals are, because they're wire wrapped, right? They are more kind of like connected and stiff. So when it
Oh,
dangles, is the whole um what is this called? The whole, loop
like the
and
wire
petal.
wraps. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And is that just like a keychain ring that you've got that on, or is it a circle of, or like a quick link or something like that?
yeah, so it's the loop is this right here. It's
Just a brass finding.
just a brass
Do you know the
fine.
diameter approximately on that? No, I think anything would work, but
Yeah.
just in case anyone's curious.
Yeah. Sure. Let me actually measure it. See what it is. Oops. It looks like it's a 2 centimeter.
Yeah,
So
okay.
20 millimeter. It's a 20 millimeter.
And I think like a lot of stuff would work. I'm going to work on a beadwork finding today that's a half circle, so I think that's about the same size roughly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it'll work
And
fine.
since you're only working the bottom part of the circle, it's going to be perfect. So yeah, that's going to work out great. I put a link, guys, in the chat. Let me show you really quick. So if you're looking for these beads, the place to find them, there's links here for all the petal beads that we're using, and there's a lot of colors. You can find so many colors. And then I've also got a link to the finding I'm going to be using, which is the beadwork finding. It's called the half circle gold pendant. And so when we switch to my camera, I'll show you that one. But the steps that Carol did for this, they're going to work on a lot of different findings. And so you can just scroll up in the comments if you're in Facebook or in YouTube. It's in both places. You should be able to find it.
Okay. Perfect. So let's see, what are we using? We're using these petals that are from the garden collection, right? The garden glass collection. Okay, so what should I start doing? Just start wrapping,
Well,
or?
if you're ready, you can just start wrapping. You mentioned earlier you were using 26 gauge wire, but
Yeah.
as I'm following along with you, and I promise I'll show my screen once I get mine set up, but I'm going to use 24 because I didn't bring 26. So, but we were talking before, we think both will work. 24, 26 gauge. Hoop size is super optional. You can go with whatever hoop size you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You can always just increase or decrease the number of petals to fit whatever finding you've got, or you can grab the finding that I put a link to there. It will work great.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, this is kind of a flexible design too, because you can, like you just mentioned, you can just put as many petals as you want. You can just do the whole thing, or you can just do, a section of the hoop. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is the kind of design I love because it gives people the flexibility to go and just see, hey, what do I have that's going to work for this? You don't have to go out and get the exact thing that we're using. Like a lot of stuff's going to work great.
Yeah, Leslie's asking if 28 gauge will be too soft.
28. Wow. First, where did you get 28 gauge? Because that's cool.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I always tell people just try it. I can't answer it off the top of my head because I don't even own any 28 gauge. The smallest I've got is 26, but I have a feeling. Okay, so my first thought is maybe if the petal is too heavy or not. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe 28 may be too thin, that is not gonna hold it in place. Like right now, this one, you'll see that there is with the 26, there is a little movement. You see how the petals are moving. So it's stiff, but it's not completely like in place, right? That you cannot move. I mean, they move a little bit. So what I'm thinking is that if you use lower gauge wire, you're gonna get more movement probably, and I'm not sure if it'll hold it. Um, I mean, it'll be great if you
Yeah.
try it and let
I
us
would
know.
say try it, but maybe Maria and Leslie, if you guys have 24 gauge, I'm going to be working with 24 gauge, so I'll be your guinea pig today, testing out 24. If you have that, that's a size a lot of us have in our stash. So,
Hmm.
and if
Yeah.
it works for me, if I can get it to work, trust me, it'll work for everyone. So yeah,
I don't even know if I have 28. I'm gonna have to look because now I'm curious.
yeah.
Um, if I find 28 in my stash, I'm gonna try it
Okay.
just because I want to know, and I'll let you guys know. But right now, what I'm using is 20 26. I think 24 will be good too. Anything, what is that? Uh, higher than, I mean, lower than that, like 22 or 20, I think it'll be too thick of a wire.
Yeah, I think that I agree that 22 would be kind of getting on the cusp of it.
Hmm. Hmm.
And Leslie
Yeah,
says she was
Leslie,
thinking,
I think the 28, you may be right. It may give it more movement.
yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, I mean, if you have it, try it out and see what happens. But yeah, Lena is also saying that 28 gauge can break very easily, which I guess it could. I mean, I haven't really worked with 28, so I don't have the experience on with that gauge.
Same
Um,
here. Yeah, that's a new one for me, but I am
yeah,
always so curious. Yeah,
yeah,
so
and
I'm
the
gonna
best thing
follow
is to
along with
try it.
you working with I'm following you working with 24. And so I feel like if I can get the 24 to work that might be a better option than going down to 28 or I should say
Hmm.
up to 28.
Right. Yeah. Um, okay, so what I'm doing here is just I'm wrapping, just
How much
simple
wire did you cut or do you
simple wrapping.
recommend? Let's say you wanted to make the same number of petals that you've got, which is what, two?
Yes, it's funny you ask because when I cut this wire, I couldn't remember how much wire I cut for this one, right? Like, I don't know
You're
why.
like me.
I need to write things down, and I didn't obviously for this one. So, what I did with this piece that I have right here in my hand, let me just measure it very fast. So,
Okay.
this is one, this is two, it's about 3 feet.
3 feet? Okay.
Yes. Now, I don't, we'll see how much I use. I mean, I may use the whole 3 feet, I may not, but I rather have more wire than less.
Same.
Um,
Yeah, that's usually my go-to.
yes, because I mean, if you have less, you can always add when you're wire wrapping, but then you have to make sure that you are placing the new wire right in the like in the perfect place, right? So that it looks very smooth and a continuous wire wrapping. Um, so to avoid that extra
Good
work,
point. Yeah.
just cut a long piece of wire. Um, so yeah.
And you also, it looks like you went all the way around, which on the finding I'm using, because it's a half circle, I'm just going to be going halfway.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I might not even need the full 3 feet.
Oh well, yes, that's a good point.
But
Right, right, right. Exactly.
like you said, I like having extra anyway. And if I have extra left over, I'll just save it. I'll
Hmm.
trim it
Yeah.
back.
Oh yes, I always save my extra wire. Always. Same with my extra thread. I don't throw away anything unless it's super small. Then yeah.
Unless it's super tiny. So I have a
Yeah.
quick question. Really, so you're right now you're securing your
Yeah.
wire.
Right now I'm just going around. I'm just wire wrapping, just to make sure that my section is not. I want this section to be in place. I don't want it to be moving all over the ring, right? So
Right.
in order to put it in place, I just wire wrapped a few times to to make sure that it's in place and it's not going to move.
I'm going to show really quick on. Um, let's see if I make this one. So this is what I've got going so far, guys. I'm working with these, and I am using 24 gauge. I've got some green petals that I'm going with, and so far what I've done is I've got my wire just like that, and I think I'm going to go right into petals right from here
Hmm.
because of the way my finding is. I don't have much work down from. So from here, one question I had, when you do this kind of wire wrapping,
Uh-huh.
do you put the petal on with the wire coming from behind,
Yes.
or would you work it this way?
Yes. No. So right
Flip it
now,
back this way.
flip it over. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And yeah, put your petal.
So this is going to be my working wire. Okay, I'm going to switch back
Mhm.
to you.
Yeah.
I'm all set up. I'm going to flatten and trim this down, this little tail here.
Okay.
I've got. So let's see.
All right. Hold on.
Switching back. There we go.
Okay. So let me just show you very quick. Okay. So this is the way I was going, right? Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So yeah, I was going just like that, right? So I'm coming from behind, right? If I wanted to keep wire wrapping, I will just go around and around, right? So I put the petal.
Oh, yeah,
Right
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to place the petal in a way that is, you see, this petal is actually great because it has an indentation right there. I don't know
Oh,
if
I
you
wonder
can
if mine has
see
that.
it.
Oh, mine has that too. Okay. My green one has it.
So I'm just placing that indentation right on the ring, just like that.
There we go. And so you're facing it. So your wire's coming from behind the finding, and
Yes,
you're stringing it from the back of the petal through the front.
yes,
So the front of your petal's facing you as you're working.
yes.
Perfect. Okay.
And I'm placing the wire, right? I don't know if I can show
So
you.
it's
You
going.
see
I can see it's
that
going right to that
indentation
pivot.
right there. Hold on, let me get let's see if I have this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see that? Oh, wait a minute. This indentation right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna place the wire, kind of like just to keep it in place, just like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's working for me.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna pull the wire from the back.
I'm being picky about the spacing of my coils.
Yes, that's another thing too. I had to wire wrap between petals. I had to go around a few more times than if I were to wire wrap seed beads, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because the
It's a
petals
lot
are
for me.
bigger and you don't want them like one on top of the other. I mean, yes, you do, but not so much, right? So you want to make sure that the space between each petal is like overlapping a little bit, right? But it's not
Yeah.
like covering the other. It's not like this, It's just overlapping a little bit.
So I'm going to experiment with that because so far I was just going with 3 petal 3, but I haven't put on a second petal yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you really quick in case
How many I did?
just to make sure I'm on the right track.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So here's what I've got so far. Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
focus isn't amazing there, but what do you think of that?
Yep, that looks great.
Do you think I need more coiling? Or can I petal yet? Or
I mean, you could try it and just put a petal right now and see how it looks. And if you think that is too much overlap, then just do another coiling.
oh, okay. Yeah, let's try that. And then Lena just popped a great idea in here. I'm gonna share it with everybody. And oh, hi, Catherine. Here, I'm gonna share.
Jennifer's here.
Here's and Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey.
And so we have this idea here from Lena. So she's saying you could add, you could put a 6 seed bead or a petal.
Yes.
Or so it would be petal, crystal petal, or a pearl. Oh,
Right.
pearl would be pretty. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Yeah.
Again, there's so many just flexibility with this. That's a great idea to add the 6L or the crystal. Oops, what am I doing here? There we go. Yep. So I'm just gonna do because I'm making the pair of this one. I'm gonna keep it the same, and I did 4 coils in this one, and added the next petal on my on the fifth coil. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I should add another petal.
Yeah, and you know what I'm finding? The 3 isn't enough. I'm going to need 4 or maybe 5 because it was kind of overlapping a little bit.
Oh, it was too much overlapping.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe it was because they were.
Do you still have it? Why don't you show us?
Show it? Okay. I just coiled one more time. Hang on, let me flatten this little coil here. And I'll switch back. Okay, so what I've got going here is I put one more.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm just going to make that a little closer. Do that on the back side too here. Okay. So this is 4 after that.
Yeah.
With 24 gauge. And now I'm going to string on my next one. Bring that down. I'm very fumbly with the wire. So that's about what I'm getting there. What do you think?
And that's with 4 coils,
With 4
right?
coils. Yeah. Now I can do some finessing, like I can bend it and start doing that. But it's moving my work a lot.
Okay. So yeah, maybe add another coil or so one more thing to this design. So as you're adding petals, that new petal that you're adding is gonna go not over top, but it's gonna overlap a little bit from the one previously.
So kind of like that.
Yes.
So maybe I'm right where I want to be.
So maybe yes, I think let's just put it there with your 4 coils.
Okay, I'm bravely going. Here we go. Woo! Let's see what happens.
And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I'm not that great with wire, to be honest. Wire wrapping is
really. I would say you are.
But it's just practice. That's all it is.
And now I need to clean that up. Let's see. This is going to get trickier to do as I get going. Let's see. There we go. Bringing everything closer. Okay.
I'm going to add my 3rd petal. Let's see how this goes.
This is it keeps hitting the camera. Sorry about that, guys.
You know what? I got too much. I don't know, guys. I think I got too much wire here. We'll see because I'm
too much.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too much, but I think it's like I said, better to have a bit more than less. We'll see how this goes.
I am still experimenting, so I'm getting a floppy petal. But I feel like something magical is still happening here. Like, hang on a second. I think I know what I did wrong. I need to firm all of these up here at the back.
Yeah, make sure that you are bringing your coils together.
Yeah, that's what I'm not getting right. So let's. Okay.
And sometimes what I do when my coil is not, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. The trick is actually I'm finding is to compress. So like you want to compress down like that on top of the one that's connecting the petal. Just a little bit, just getting it right up against the finding like that. And that's what's making it strong for me. So I actually kind of put an indent like right there. Not enough to mar the wire, but just enough to
keep it in place, right?
Yeah. Okay, now I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to just carry on like that.
Perfect. The other thing that I do sometimes when my coil is not too tight, because I don't know, because my hand is too weak or something. I don't know. I pull it with my pliers. I pull the wire with my pliers. I mean,
I sometimes pull it with these. I just go.
Yeah. Yep, that helps too. For sure.
Cool. Oh, thanks. Jennifer said nice coils. Thank you. I'm trying really hard. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to you really quick.
Okay. So I have added 3. I have 3 right now. Let me bring them together. I'm going to add my fourth one. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So see, again, I'm going to place it on top of the previous one.
Oh, I
Just go
see.
overlap a little bit. All right, just like that. And then I'm putting the wire in that little indentation to help me keep my wire in place while I'm bringing it through the hoop.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mine's working. It's
And
working.
then also making sure, like I'm holding the whole, the 4 petals now. I'm holding them down with my thumb here to keep them in place as I'm wrapping. Just to keep them where they need to be because they like to move around a little bit.
Yeah, my new one is overlapping more than my former. I think it's because I'm getting braver and so I'm pulling a lot tighter on the wire. Maybe?
That could be.
Oh, hey, Winnie.
Let's see right here. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, let me put that one up.
Thank you so much.
And Maria had a question about the difference between the petals we're using. Yeah, Maria, currently, I think Carol and I are using the same petals in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, I have a feeling that like other petal, there's 3 or 4 styles of petal in the Glass Garden collection. Is it 3 or 4, Lena? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's at least 3, maybe 4 different styles of petal. Some of them are really big, like they're longer. And so I can bring up my screen later and show all the versions I have here. But that said, I do think that they're all, there's a lot of leeway here for different sizes to work. I actually used all of my so what happened here at my studio is I used all of my petals making brooches, and so then I was clean out and I ordered a bunch, and I was going to put them in a few extras in the shop and stuff, but I don't have the box yet because I didn't order it till Wednesday, so it's not here. So I actually ran over to Ben Franklin and got mine yesterday, but they were almost completely sold out and only had the green. They had a make and take yesterday. I went and made some earrings, and I had a really good time over there. And I wish you were here, Carol, and everyone in the chat.
No.
I wish you were here to go to that.
That's so sweet.
It would have been a party. It's like a bead store with a make and take, and all of us together. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
It really does.
So as I'm wire wrapping, another thing that I find helpful too is to, as I'm, pulling here, and as I was mentioning, I use my pliers just to give it a nice little pull there, right? Not too crazy because then you can break your wire, and you don't wanna do that. But I'm also making sure that like I'm pushing my coils, right? I'm pushing them so that they are like together.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's key, isn't it?
Yes. Pushing your coils together is very important. Yeah.
Oh, mine is looking so cute.
Let us see.
It's tricky for me to get it show worthy. I have something weird going on with my gaps, but it's kind of working for me.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get it to focus.
It's looking nice.
Focus is really iffy, isn't it? Your focus is beautiful today, by the way, on your camera.
Oh, thank you.
But do you see I've got little spacing? I've got my 4 coils. Oh, there we go. We're
Yeah.
focused. Woohoo!
Perfect.
So
That
there's
looks
like
perfect.
4 coil. See the little, but it's working for me. So I figured keep going, but it's not exactly touching.
Yeah, no, but I think it's great. It looks great.
And they're stable. Look at, they're holding.
Yep.
That's
And
awesome.
you know what? I'm thinking that yours are more stable because you're using 24 gauge.
Yeah, 24 gauge. That is the ticket, I think.
Yes, that may be a good option if you want your petals to be very put, as
Yes.
opposed to be, moving a tiny bit.
Yeah. So it's working, and I'm just going around.
Okay, so I
I'm going to
have
switch back to you really quick.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more.
I lose count too.
Oh, Lina, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're so sweet to say that. Very kind. Thank you. I am so happy when I'm an inspiration to other beaders, because that's one of my goals. I like to inspire people to be creative, and to just try new things. And maybe you look at one design that I made and you're like, hey, but what if I do this and or I do that, and just let's try it, and that little spark of creativity is just so great, so great. Really makes me happy.
Yeah, you inspire me all the time.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh,
You're,
Danielle, don't even start, because come on, you're an inspiration for everybody that is on this Zoom and many more around the globe.
I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but you're the first person I think of when I have a bead a bead or an idea that's challenging me and I'm struggling with it. I send it to you, and I just don't say anything. I just send it to you because I don't want to, like, what's it called? Tell you what my thought was first, because I want to see what
Mhm.
you're gonna do, and I don't want to, like, get you to think that it's not gonna work because I couldn't do it. So then I just let you try it, and then it works for you, and I'm like, see, I knew
Oh,
it. I knew it. She got it. Apologies if you guys can hear my kids are having just a slight argument over a toy in the background there. And I'm not going to break up the argument. I'm going to let them sort it out. Okay.
yeah, right. You guys figure it out.
I told them, mommy's going to play with beads for 1 hour. Okay. And they're like, okay, sure. We'll be good.
Yeah, let me see. So I think I have all of my petals now. Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah. I got 4
Actually,
petals going. So
hold on
cool.
a minute.
I'm super happy with how this is looking.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute.
Here, I'll show mine really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I got going. And I think mine, because of the way that the binding I'm using, the petals and everything, I think I'm going to probably have 7 or 8 petals when I'm done. What do you think? Probably 7 or 8.
You have 4, let's say 5. Yes, probably 7.
7, right? Yeah, and it'll coil
Mhm.
right up there.
And it's gonna look really nice.
Ooh, that's cool, because that means I might be able to get more than one pair out of just one strand.
Yeah, you may. Ah, would it be enough for 2 pairs?
Well, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7, and then there's the 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna get not a full. I can make 1.5 pairs with this. So you
Nice.
might need 2 if you want to make more than one pair. You'll need 2 of these, but definitely you'll have lots of extra just making one pair.
Mm-hmm.
And that's assuming you're using the same binding meat as me, the same gauge, and all of those things.
Yep. That is gonna look really nice. Okay, I think I am done with my petals. Oh, there you go. 1 pair of earrings and a pendant for a necklace.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yep, that is a great idea.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Lena had a good comment here. Oh yeah, so Lena's got the number here I was looking for. So in total, guys, 96 strands. Is that right, Lena? 96.
Wow.
You guys were busy. That's a
That
lot of
is,
strands to design.
yes.
And I'll pop some of these on the mat here in a little bit. I've got a bunch with me to share.
Yeah, I have a few of these other color petals too. I can lay them on my mat if you want, just to show the different colors. I have three different colors in total, including this coral one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So okay, here I have my 6 petals. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go all the way around with wire wrapping. And when I'm about like in the middle of the hoop, I'm gonna do the little loop
Oh, okay.
for the
And that's a good skill to have if you're working with a finding that doesn't have a ear wire spot on it already, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's really handy to see that.
Yes. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna go around and around for a bit. Let's see. Always pushing my coils so they're together. And pushing them will also make this section, the section that has the petals, more stable. So there we go. I was looking at the other, some of the other strands for the garden glass collection, just a few minutes before we started.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at them and kind of like just trying to think of designs, and I actually have one in mind
You do?
that
Ooh.
I'm gonna try it out first because you know how my ideas go sometimes.
Hey, when they work though, it's worth it. It's worth trying those ideas.
So yeah, that's for sure. Always try it out. See what
Absolutely.
happens.
I mean, they work half the time. You've just designed double the amount of stuff you would have if you didn't try it.
Yes. And at least then you know that okay, that idea didn't work out. So okay, moving on.
Exactly. I need to remind myself of that sometimes. I often get really discouraged because our time is so short. And if I spent 3, 4 hours trying something and I have nothing to show for it, I get kind of panicked. And I'm like, oh
Yes.
no. But that happens to everybody, guys. All of us. Saying this for
Absolutely.
myself here so I can remember next time. I'm working on something right now. Lena knows what I'm talking about, where I was like very scared to start because I knew it was going to take forever. I knew it was going to be hard. And I'm like, but last night I sent a text to her and she said, "This is beautiful. I love it. Keep going."
Oh, awesome.
And as soon as I can share it with you guys, I will. But I'm proud of it because I didn't think I could do it for starters. And then it worked. I'm like, yeah.
That's the best feeling, right? When you have an idea in mind and you execute, and it's actually like it came to life. It's like, wow, that is so awesome. And when it doesn't go the way you were picturing that in your head, it's also great because then and
Yeah.
you're able to make adjustments and change things around. So either way, it's a win situation.
It's how you grow in your skills. And the more times you do stuff that fails, actually, the more times you can answer great questions like we got earlier today. Like if I'd ever
Yeah.
tried it, I would have a great answer, but I haven't tried it
Yes,
yet. So, and that's one of those things that it's just in your inventory of knowledge now. That, oh yeah,
exactly.
don't do that again. Or
Yeah,
this was awesome and I'm so glad I tried it.
absolutely.
I'm getting so excited. I'm down to my last petal here, but I need one more coil and then it's going to be kind of tight. Actually, I'm going to do some shifting around because I
Did
definitely
you
want one more petal.
did you push your coils together?
I need to. So
Maybe that'll give you some
I'm going to
space.
show you where I am so far so you can
Okay.
see. Um, oh, I did one thing though I got to fix really quick. I overlapped a coil there. Let me fix that. That is one thing I could say for wire is it's possible to fix mistakes. It's not impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm gonna pull that one out though because that one is definitely a needing fixing one. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Okay. Thank goodness for nylon jaw pliers. Whoever invented those
Yeah.
is my best friend right now. I love them.
Yeah, they're great.
They are really, really very cool.
Mine are super old, and I
Me
feel
too.
like I need to change the nylon part, and I just don't know like how to even try to do that.
So I don't want to replace mine because they're perfect. I've worn them out to the way that I want them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me show you my current state of affairs here. I've got a little dilemma I got to fix. And so I obviously need one more petal in there so that it will look right, but I'm out of coil space.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So
I see.
I'm going to shift them over because we definitely
Mm-hmm.
want one more petal there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shift everything, starting with this one. Oh,
Hold on. What do you mean you're gonna shift? Where are you shifting?
Well, I'm going to push them.
Push them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Push
Mm-hmm.
them this way.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But not too much because I want to not have to add two more.
No, and that's perfect. Yep, you got it.
All right. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, I'm going to add one more petal and then we'll see what happens. There we go. Are you still working on that one? Oh, yeah, you're getting to the top on that.
I just when I work wire wrapping, I just tend to bring it like on my lap, and I was doing that while your camera was on yours.
Oh, I can switch back to mine if it's easier.
No,
Here,
it's cool.
you guys can see me put my last petal on. Okay, so I'm trying to get this as tight as I can, and I'm not amazing at it. And so I'm going to just straighten this out. If it starts getting that little bubble, I just come along with those. These are so old. They're like, I think you're starting to see metal there, actually.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's time. It really is time. Okay. So here's where I'm at so far. I think I got the right number of petals. Some shifting may need to occur, but I need to get the right number of coils over here.
Yes, the same number than you have on the other side, right?
And luckily, I only started with 3, so I just need to get 2 more on here. So there's that. Okay, how am I looking here? Actually, there we go. Okay, all right. Okay. So I did the 3 feet, guys, and I have all of this left. I'm going to measure that to save somebody cutting the right amount.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you're doing the finding that you have is less.
I was 10 inches over, roughly.
Yeah. You need less wire.
I'm going to trim that. Okay, and save that piece and make something else with that. All right, so where am I here? Is that the side I cut, or is that the side? That might be the side I just cut. I don't know which side.
That green color is really pretty.
I'm really liking it.
Yes, me too.
Nice.
It really pops. I like it.
There we go. I think I have all my petals where I want them. And let me shove my mat out of the way so we can see how pretty it looks. All right. I just need to do that again the same way. Hopefully I do. And then wouldn't it be cool to do like a little design here, like suspend it from something? Maybe I play with that for a second.
Yeah.
Let's see what I've got. I've got some eye pins, and I'm going to pull some beads off of another strand, and maybe that's a great way to show some other strands too.
It's a good idea.
Let me know if you want me to switch back to yours.
I'm trying to make my loop now for the earring wire.
Oh, are you at that spot?
Yes.
Actually, we might want to see that. Let me switch back to you really quick.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is kind of like the middle, right? I'm gonna put it right there. It's kind of like the middle of the petals. So let's see if I remember how I did this. Okay, so I'm gonna make a small loop right there. That's a little too big, actually. Yeah, let me do that.
And you just kind of formed a loop just by, you didn't use like a round nose, you just kind of looking at it?
No, I was thinking about putting this there to help
Oh,
me.
that's brilliant. But so if someone has round nose pliers, they could just use.
Yeah, you can just do that. I do have my round nose pliers, but it's all right.
That's genius.
Let me just do it like this and see what happens.
You're a true craftsman. You use what you got in front of you. And you're like,
Yes.
you know what? That's the item that's working for this application.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay, there we go.
Woohoo!
So once it's in place, I'm just going to make sure that I'm pulling this a little bit. Okay. All right. Which way am I going? This way. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to continue to wrap.
When Lena
So,
says bail making pliers, yes, that also is a great idea.
mhm. So what I'm trying to do, I didn't want my loop that's going to hold my earring wire too big. I wanted it very tiny. But you can make it whatever size you want, you know. It's really up to you. And then just continue to wrap.
That's so pretty. Such a good job on that.
Thank you. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my round nose just to give it a little more of a shape, right? Because it was a little. There we go. There you go. Perfect. I like it now. And I'm almost done. And I'm gonna have my pair, and maybe I'll wear this to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah. And if people want to know where they can get a pair, you can show them.
Yeah, right.
Just watch this video and go make one. Or here's the link to my makerspace.
That's right. Oh my gosh, yeah, I need to see how to pull that link. Let me try to do that when I'm done
Yeah, if
with
we
it.
don't figure it out here, we can always I'll share it on my Instagram later and I'll put it in the description for this video. So folks watching the video later can just click and I'll pin it to the top and they can find it.
Sounds good.
And I've got a little eye pin thing made now that I think is cute. I'm just gonna attach it. I didn't bring any ear wires up. I should have brought some ear wires. And there we go. Get that one to fit on there.
I only have a little more to go.
These would be so cute even without the little embellishment. Let me show you guys my embellishment. I'm proud of it. Okay, so I just grabbed some extra bellflowers from one of the other strands and I just popped that right on there.
Oh, that's super cute.
So you could do that, and that's a really neat way to make it suspend a little lower on the ear, but it doesn't need it. You could go straight to the ear wire from there,
Mm-hmm.
and that would look great too.
Yep. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm going to bring out a few, let's see, I'm going to bring out a few strands here. Oh, thanks, Leslie. It's a nice compliment.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you've got a compliment here from Maria. She's saying, well done, freehand.
Oh, thank you so much, Maria.
And thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, and the question up here, I'm seeing the question I missed. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I am using 24 gauge German style wire. And I'm using the beadwork findings. And then for my petals, I'm using these green petals. And the part number on this, in case you're looking for it, is a -11. And these are just opaque green 13 by 15. You get 21 pieces on the strand. So yeah, super, super, super cute. Links are all in the description for the things that I've used. If you're looking for this wire, I actually do have it in my Etsy shop. And then when my petals come in, I did order some petals. So tomorrow or by Tuesday, maybe, I should have a little, I ordered, how many did I get? Let me see. I got quite a few. I don't have them to show because they're not here yet, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 different styles of the petals in this size. So those are coming in my store on. I'll probably get it done Tuesday. But in the meanwhile, you can find them on the links that I shared earlier, and I will show those again just really quick. I'm gonna bring these back. So here's a link where you can find all the glass gardens. So I'm going to put a few out on the mat so you can see. Yesterday, I stopped by my local shop, and I found a few that I didn't have last time. So the ones they were doing the make and takes with are the tulip petals. Oh, so cute, guys. You just make a little earring with that. You just pop that on a head pin and then hook that onto an ear wire, and you've got a beautiful, beautiful design. They have a bunch of these where you can get the tulips and then a bunch of crystals with it. And these are fun for wire wrapping too. You just do some wonderful stitching with that as well. Let me show you an example really quick that I've got on my ears of things you can do with brick stitch. So you just use the little crystals, get some 8/0 seed beads and some 11/0 seed beads, and then use them as embellishments to kind of do your brick stitch. So, and I found one more. And look at those. There's these little flowers.
Oh, those are super cute.
Yeah. So there's just so many. You can really go crazy. There's a lot to see and do, and with these designs. And I think there's just going to be a lot more inspiration coming because there's a couple of ideas that I haven't even tried yet. And as I get them done, I'll post them.
Oh, I love those colors.
Yeah. This was a cool one. I think there's just so many. My favorite is actually, I need to order them, but there's like a brown strand. There's also these little fruit strands. Let me show you the fruit really quick. Did I have the other? Oh yeah, it's in my hand. So I know I showed these on the live last weekend, but these are among my favorites here.
Mm-hmm.
The little fruit ones. And that would have been cute on top of here, like the lemon. Imagine that.
Oh, yes.
I kind of wish I'd done that. That would have been sweet.
You know what? Your petals are different than the ones I'm using. I just noticed that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, your petals are like wider.
Are they whiter?
Yes. Oh, those are really pretty. Yep. So now we know that, with 2 different petals, this design will work perfectly.
She says she loves the tulips. She's talking about these ones. Yeah,
they're the tulips.
So cute. So cute. So yeah, those are the ones that that we were using today, and then that I'm going to be using on future lives. I think I'm going to do a live, guys, where I show how to do that super duo rope. Let me show you really quick, and I'm going to get your opinion really fast. And do you have anything to show on your mat, Carol? Should I bring you back?
Oh, yes. I actually finished my earring.
Yeah, I'm going to set up and then I'll...
yes. So now I have my pair.
Oh, look at that. So cute. And that is so neat how fast you went all the way around like that. That was so neat.
Yes, thank you. Yep, so I have those. And I also wanted to show this other color that I think is super cute. It's like a silver and blue.
Oh, look at that one.
And I also have this other one. I only have a few left of this one because I use them on another earring. But look how pretty these are. The purple and blue.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yep.
I do believe I ordered that one. So that one I'll have Tuesday. It should be in. It should be in. Yeah, the shop.
So I use the purple and blue for this
On that
design.
one.
Yep, well, let me put it over here for that one. And then, well, obviously the coral one for the new ones. I haven't used this blue and silver yet. Um, so yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Let's see what else I have here with this collection. I can show you the necklace that I made. Do you want to see that?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah, so there we go. I use the tulips. What the strand did I use for this one? Let me see. You know what? I think I still have a little bit left.
Oh
I
yeah, I
use
wonder if I have
this
it.
one.
That one? Oh, the
Mhm.
pinks. Yeah, the pink one.
Yes.
Oh, you might have the only one of those actually, unless. Let me see. Maybe. Did it have butterflies on it? No, it didn't. Just
Yes, it
tulips.
did.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because I put some butterflies here. I just wire wrapped each bead because they're so pretty.
Oh wow, yeah. The 4-strand bundles, they just have my heart. They are so cute.
Mhm. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it. And it's just so fun to make. You know, just wire wrap each bead and put it on a piece of chain. And I use the findings also from John Bead, these big ones.
Oh,
And,
you did? Okay.
yep, and the leather I think is from Michael's actually.
Oh, neat. That's super cute.
Yep. Thank you. And what else did I make? Let's see. I use the little we have a strand with mushrooms, right?
Oh, yeah, there's mushroom strands. I can show one of those. I have them here.
So let me show you what I made with them.
Woo! These are so cool. Look at those.
These are so cute. So I just did a little ring of peyote stitch around the bottom part of the mushroom
Oh, neat.
and I glued it. So it's in place just to give it some color and some, I don't know, just a little design.
That is neat. Aw. That's a cool idea. I would never thought of that. Did you need to glue that? You said
I
you glued
did.
it? You did,
I
okay.
did glue it. Yep. So that
Because
just to
they're
make
nice
sure
and
that they
tight fit.
don't, that it doesn't come off, you know.
And that's a peyote stitch with it looks like you've got four columns going.
For rows. Uh-huh.
Neat.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
And yeah,
cool.
that. And then you know what? I was forgetting about this other necklace I made with the little mushrooms. I completely forgot until I just saw it a couple of seconds ago right here. Um,
Oh my gosh, that's cute. It's like a little cluster at the bottom.
yes.
Aw.
And I wire wrap the big mushroom to be like the middle. So I wire wrap that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't tell you how I did this. I was just playing around. And then I figure I will just like I did it like that first, just with the mushroom. And I felt like
Oh
it was
yeah.
missing something. Like I wanted to add something more to it. Um, so I added this little tiny piece of chain with the dangles.
Oh, that's so cute.
Just, thanks. Just with the
It
leftover.
makes me happy. I like looking at that one. Aw.
Yep, so that's that. And that's pretty much it so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking I might do oh, and here's a cool comment. The pear strands. Oh, you did? Okay, that's awesome, Jennifer. Actually, I wonder if you're talking about the same one. Let me show you what I've got over here. Um, so are you maybe mentioning these ones, these pear strands?
Oh, wow, those are pretty.
That's a cool one, isn't it? And
Yeah.
there's some mushrooms in blue. I'd love to see what you would do with those.
Mm, those are pretty.
And I found another color of fruit that I forgot I had, so I can see that. Which could
Oh,
be
I
a pear.
love.
That could
Yep.
be a pear. Yeah, and so what I was gonna do as I don't know. Do you think this would be a cool project? I was going to create, and this is a nice segue into our the announcement we were going to share. But in a future class, I was thinking I might teach. This is a design now. I have taught this before with twin beads, so it's a
Mhm.
really easy little spiral stitch. But the way we can combine this with a super duo mix, and so it would be like a little strand with the super duo mix in it.
Mhm.
I could just teach again how we did this. Um, and maybe we do it live because I do have a standalone video that shows with a little more clarity how to do it. So even if it's not perfectly clear, you can still have the fun of seeing the combo put together.
Yes,
Just
absolutely.
kind of a fun thing. So I don't know what you guys think. If there's votes for it, we'll do it. We got a yes please here. So we
Yes,
can.
Leslie likes the idea.
I was thinking there's some new super duo colors that John Bead just got in that are really really cool, and one of them is called Stardust. And I was just picturing like a turquoise stardust with a lavender stardust with this. Can you imagine that? Like, and then we'd have to pop in a green. Just basically take any color out of the strand,
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes the interest bead in each of the spots.
Yep, I love
There's
it.
so that's on the works. And then I was gonna see. Do you want to make the announcement for the other one?
No, you do it. You do
Okay. So
it.
here, let's switch. I'll switch back to us really quick, or if I can make it work. So I can. Yeah. Okay. So what I was gonna do, well, this was Carol's idea for starters, but we really enjoy making mixes, seed bead mixes, and we do this. We go back and forth with making seed bead mixes together just for each other to enjoy, and we're like, well, why don't we do one? So we put our brains together and we came up with one, and it's in the box that I'm supposed to get tomorrow. And so all I need to do is put it in tubes and put it in the shop. So do we have a name for this seed bead mix yet? I
No,
can't remember if we. So
I
we
don't
did not
think
name
so.
this.
I don't think so. This was just an idea that I think it just came to my mind when we were chatting about something a few days ago,
Yeah.
honestly, not even like weeks ago. No, it was just
Yeah.
literally a few days ago. Um, and I was like, hey, why don't we do this? I think it'll be fun to make, a bead mix, and it could be like 11 O's, it could be I don't know, super duos, it could be whatever it is that we come up with,
Yeah.
to make it like yeah, every month could be a different mix, and I think it'll make it interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, we're getting lots of cheers for that too. So
Oh
let's see.
yes.
Seed bead mixes. Oh yeah. And the one of the things I was gonna mention is that the one that we're doing next is all 11O Miyuki.
Hmm.
And so that's we're gonna change it up. It's gonna be lots of different things, just whatever inspires us. We definitely got to do some kind of like either super duo, mini duo, something for this, right? So some kind of mix like that'll come up. But the one that's coming out this week is 11O. We did, was it 3 or 4 colors? I'm going from memory. I can tell you.
Yes, 4 colors, I believe, and I have to tell you guys, the colors are amazing.
Amazing. So you sent me a palette. You sent me a beautiful
Mhm.
photograph with the palette. It's 4 colors pulled out, and we just matched them with a seed bead, and it literally looks like flowers. So that's the hint we'll give you guys. It looks like flowers. It'll be up Tuesday, and I'll be posting like crazy. And then we're gonna make something with it. We're gonna do a design that I already have a PDF for, because I think that was one of the things, like we were like, we really just want to make beaded mixes, but we don't always have a project in mind right away, because that's what we do. We get a hold of it, and then whatever happens on the mat. Like we just create
Mhm.
whatever. And so sometimes we don't know what they're for until after we both get it and play with it. So in this case, we kind of have an idea though. It's like a netted rope spirals, kind of with little maybe color block, or maybe we do another pattern, or maybe we just scatter it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So
We'll
I'll
see.
take
We'll see
my
what
cue
we
from
make.
you and get it.
Yeah, once we have the seed beads, and yeah, I think it's gonna look really nice on the netted rope that you're talking about.
Yeah, and so we'll share all that once everything's figured out. But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I think definitely Tuesday I should have it finished. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends when I get the box tomorrow, if I have time or not. I was gonna put the kids to work filling tubes.
There you go.
They like doing that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very nice mix of colors.
Yes,
And
it's
we
a
wanted to make the first tube something that we are all familiar with, which is, 11OC beads.
yeah,
Um, so it will be, kind of like a nice nice mix of colors and just the 11 O's that are very nice to work with.
absolutely. Yeah. It's a great launching pad for just any design, right? It's always 11O as a staple. So
Hmm.
it can become so many things.
Yep, yep. I actually am, now that we're talking about it, I'm kind of like thinking, like, what else can we make with it? Because I really love the
I mean, like
colors. The colors are
fringe
really pretty.
earrings,
Hmm.
anything really. They are the go-to bead. They're the number one selling bead size. Even though I would have guessed 8O, it's 11O. And I
Hmm.
never would have known that, but yeah, it's 11O. So
Yeah.
cool.
Alrighty. Well, this was super fun.
Yeah, it's so great. Thanks everyone for being here. Um, and we will be back. Let's see, when is our I've got my Friday Michael's class coming up this Friday. So hopefully see you guys for that. We're going to be doing the Bronze Age jewelry set. You can sign up at michaels.com/classes. And then you and I will be scheduling another live.
Hmm.
Do we have one scheduled
I
yet?
don't
Or
think so. I don't
we
think
don't?
so.
Okay. So we'll have to keep your eyes peeled. We'll post for that.
Hmm.
And until then, we'll wish you guys happy beating. And thank you
Yes.
again
Thank
for
you so
being
much
here.
for joining. Have a nice week. Bye, guys.
Have a great week. Bye, guys.